You're probably watching this because no matter how hard you try, you just cannot seem to put on muscle, and you look in the mirror and absolutely hate the way that you look. You followed the influencer's advice, you've counted the calories and chugged the protein shakes that taste horrible, and you've pushed yourself in the gym, or so you think. But the results are not there. You also probably by now believe that this is all because of your genetics and that you're just not meant to have a good physique and you're not made for it. You're not lucky enough to have that amazing physique that everybody else seems to have. Well, I used to believe the same thing. I actually have a defect called pectus excavatum, where my chest is dented inwards and looks like a hole. 3 years ago, I was known as the skinny kid with a hole in his chest. And I was 150 pounds, I was 6 feet tall, lean, and nowhere near the size that I wanted to be, and I hated how I looked. Today, I am still 6 feet tall, but I'm 185 pound lean, and I have packed on 35 pounds of solid muscle. Also, that hole in my chest is almost nowhere to be seen. The craziest part about any of that is that I've put on 20 pounds of muscle of those 35 just in these last 12 months. And that is because I discovered the one simple thing that everybody seems to overlook but matters by far the most. And that is your basic health. What you eat, your workouts, and your sleep. I focused on the basics and stopped obsessing over calories and protein shakes and all the shortcuts to get jacked quick. And instead, I dialed in on my diet, sleep, and training. I trained smarter, not just harder, and that is when everything changed. It wasn't even that hard. That was the crazy part. It was simple. It was too simple. But the problem was staying consistent. I made sacrifices and I skipped the parties, the drinking, and the late night fast food or cheat days. And in return, I built the body that I always wanted, and I'm still building it now. And now, everyone that is closest to me comes asking me for my advice. And that is exactly what led me to start this community. Inside, everything that I know, the exact system that transformed my physique, is completely free to you. I know how frustrating it is. Believe me, I know how frustrating it is to sift through all of the fitness BS online, the super oversaturated market, where all of the influencers are just trying to sell you something. DM me this and I'll send you this. And they're all just trying to sell you something, which is why I want to give you everything you need to see results for absolutely free with no gimmicks. So this is what you'll find inside the community. An exercise library with 250 plus exercises. Perfect if you have no idea where to start. They have the names and the muscle groups and everything that you need. There's also a complete bulking guide and a complete cutting guide, and these are going to be based on your personal goals. They'll contain your meals and your workouts, your grocery lists. There's also a nutrition and an exercise guide that break down in depth everything you wish you knew about both exercise and nutrition. I also will have daily live Q&A calls where I answer any questions that you have. You also will have an option to get a custom program that is tailored to your budget and lifestyle as well as your goals. This is going to be 12 weeks long, and I'll send it to you via email. There will also be a vault of past Q&As, studies, my personal results, and book recommendations that are going to aid everything that I teach inside of this course. This is everything that I wish that I had when I started, and unlike most programs, I'm not charging you a dime for it. I'm just trying to build a community of like-minded individuals. And if you are ready to jump on that opportunity that I'm presenting with you, and you're finally ready to see real results and break through your plateau, hit the join button. You'll need to create a school account. That is required. I don't tell you to do it. It's a school thing. It's the website host. You have to do that. But as soon as you hit create, you'll have access to everything inside of the community for absolutely free. I will see you inside.